because they needed many angles, and we would screw up, they would screw up, the shark would often screw up. We did that so many times that we were a little sick of it towards the end, and the actual shot that they used is one that was, at least Tom and I were not aware they were going to do this, came so close to the boat, came very close to poking Tom's eye out. That was pretty memorable. And it's funny, Tom and I were talking about this yesterday. The person who really had the hardest job there, our job was really to time it, to make it look like we were scared, which was not hard at all because we were very afraid of the shark. Was that Mark Bruner, who played Mike Brody, had to lie there unconscious, floating in the water. And he really had to trust us because if we had really screwed up, there would have been no way that he would have survived intact.
So of the original cast that returned to Benji, which one actually bonded and brought you on and made you feel the most close, like you were part of the team and welcome?
I would have to say that by way of relative experience, it would have been Keith Gordon. He was the one person. It's a big deal when you're 16 and everyone else is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 years old. He was the guy who I knew I could talk with about the things that I didn't know without embarrassment. So I have to say that I think I made friends with him first. I'm reliably informed by friends of mine in the movie that I was something of a jerk at the very beginning of the cast. And I don't know quite why, except I've already demonstrated to you all that I don't necessarily know when to stop talking. Keith was like that also. And so I guess my gateway into friendships with the others was another kid as young as I am who knows what he's doing, and I can sort of follow his lead.
I'm going to answer the question you actually asked, which was not that. It would be fun. Roy was not, I don't think we felt terribly close to Roy. Roy didn't really want to be there, and was not terribly fond of Jeannot. And he would do things, Jeannot didn't want him to get darker and darker in the sun. We were there for so long, it was very hard not to, and he would occasionally, in between shots, strip everything off except his Speedo and lie in the sun, which just to drive Jeannot a little crazy. But I have to say, Lorraine was always very nice to us. We didn't see her very often, but she was definitely there. And Murray Hamilton was, I think he was in a hotel with us, stayed in a hotel with us, and he was always a character. I remember playing ping pong with him, but he was drinking his signature cocktail of gin and milk. He had to balance himself on one hand on the table while we played. So, but he was a lot of fun.
Right.